noticed as a horseshoer to be careful of and to protect me was that the horseshoer had been able to trim it before, but the horseshoer had gotten a little angry with it and got after him a little, and he was now scared of the horseshoer. And so I worked with him for a few minutes, and in that few minutes' time, Jodi said that she had some bad riding experiences with him, and my thought was, or maybe even what I told her was, that she was a lot braver than I was if she had attempted to ride this horse at all, because he was still too defensive. He was too quick, and he was athletic, and he was a lot of things that he could do to get you in trouble, and yet he didn't act bronky. He just acted scared and quick and overreactive. And so we talked about that a little bit. I came back the next time, and this is what really inspired me to want to do more, and I don't know, I may be telling this a little wrong, but the way I understood it was he seemed a little more defensive. He seemed more protective of himself. In other words, the time before, he would move away from me, and the second time I was there, he kind of wanted to move more into me, move his hip into me and defend himself more, and that made me feel like he was more dangerous then than he's been. So I mentioned it to Jodi that was what I felt. And if I remember right, you told me that you had tried to drive him with some driving lines. And he had gotten defensive against the driving lines. He'd turn into them, power into them for whatever reason and however. And part of that, I don't know, I didn't talk to her about how she went about it or what her facilities were like or anything. What I saw there was she had him in a fairly large pen, and for her to try to drive him, she had to try to confine him, otherwise it got too wild and too scary for everybody. And that's probably one of the things that made him a little more defensive. But anyway, I kind of gave Jodi a lecture about the fact that he was being more defensive, that someday he was going to hurt somebody and then the horse would get blamed instead of the situation getting the blame. And I told her that I thought at that time